others. How do you choose that?
They film them all. They film everybody in the company. You know, we got like Brian Davis is my tow manager, and he's been in a few shows, and he holds the company together. But Brian's more dedicated to work, and they film everybody in the company, and then they choose who they want to use. And when you got somebody who's nutty and a squirrel toad like Crazy Dave, or the moisture monster like Big Juicy, I mean, they kind of gonna make hair. You know.
Speaking of Crazy Dave, you brought Crazy Dave in here today. He's got a big announcement. What is
it? I've got a huge announcement. This is really big.
You ain't setting nothing on fire, are you?
All you girls out there, this is really going to be interesting. Bobby Brantley is now a single man.
No!
Yes, Bobby's a single man.
Yes, he is.
In my butt.
Is it really?
All right. Bobby's on the market, girls. He's on the market.
The redneck Tom Cruise is as it again.
Yeah, everybody thinks they're like, man, he's so hot.
And I don't know why, because have you ever, like, we were at the Speedway, have you ever heard him say Speedway? He said, Speedway.
Hey, I know, right?
Speedway. He's the only man that has captions under his name.
And I noticed Erica, you know, we always tease Erica because we think she's like the lizard lick stalker, but is Erica, because she just kind of shows up at some of y'all's events.
Yeah, I am not no stalker. It's just we
Not
were in
to
the same circle.
Wait.
But I just sexted them by mistake, and I did not mean to do that.
Yeah, she doesn't show up at events. She shows up at the damn Lizard Lick towing property.
No,
Yes, you do.
that's because Boston wanted to see
No!
it.
How many
I
times?
showed 'em
You have
and then the cops
pictures
showed up.
of your mom? Was it your mom up there? And in Boston?
I
And
don't
you
know.
take everybody up there like you damn know them or
I
something.
think amnesia's kicking
Well,
in or
well, now you
something.
can come back with a prize and
Yeah.
probably some Ajax can't wipe off.
Okay.
Dave.
You know,
Explain to me, because did the show have anything to do with Bobby not being married anymore?
No, absolutely nothing. Nothing at all.
Oh, you lying son bitch.
No.
No! So let me ask you this. I'll hold the microphone up. So here's what I thought. So I was this is when Amy was going to wrestle and the lady chickened out like
Yeah,
what was it,
her
several
trainer,
months ago?
the other girl's trainer happened to see Amy work out and said, no, we ain't going to put her in the ring.
Yeah.
Amy will kill her.
So I was there, and you guys tell me when to shut up, Bob. But I was there, and I saw the Bobby Brantley T-shirts and stuff over there, and so I went over there, and I said, I don't know how I even guessed, but I said, are you Bobby's wife? And she's like, yes, you wouldn't know it, because he never talks about me or whatever. And I said, okay. So I stood there and talked probably for 30, 45 minutes or so, just talking to her. And I said, that's got to be tough. I know that's tough, you know, and everybody's coming up and hugging Bobby and everything. And so she opened up to me, and I thought, wow, that's got to be hard, dude. I don't know how, because I know Bobby wants to do what, you know, he's in a good position now, right, with you guys. So y'all have the face that says, Bob, shut the hell up.
I want to know what happened. I mean, did she then she jumped on her broom and flew away?
Well, I mean, you know it's got to be hard. When
it is, but I tell you, Bobby's been a good boy. Bobby for the last 2 years has been a good boy. I give Bobby credit. I've known him most of my life, and I'm gonna tell you,
some hot girls come up.
Hot, and he's been a good boy.
Yeah.
And you know, it just got to the situation
where the hell's he right now, chicken? Where is he now?
Exactly.
He hadn't recovered from the Pocono Miss Sprint girl yet.
Oh.
But dude, you know Bobby, now that everybody knows he is single, oh good God, man, he's gonna have every sexual disease on the planet.
See if he ain't already got it.
That's how you got the new episode starting tonight. I saw a clip online on True TV's website. By the way, shout out to True TV. Thank you guys, especially since they've been advertising here on G15. It's pretty cool. But the new episode, I saw you guys fighting on a North Carolina beach. What happened with that?
Whoa, you're going to see a whole lot more of me than you ought to be.
That was
You're not Crazy Dave.
Well, you ain't got to worry about the bikini part, buddy.
Juicy's looking hot too.
Yeah. I ain't never seen Juicy in a bathing suit.
I was about to say, good Lord, I bet y'all could all get some shelter underneath that ass. Good Lord, she's a big girl.
I love Juicy, but after that whole repo was over, I told her I need a bathing suit. She said, "Why are you gonna sell it on eBay?" I said, "No, I need a car cover, baby."
Has that ever hurt her feelings, or she just
Oh
shoots
no,
back at you?
Juicy will tell you she is large and she loving it and she is luscious and you
everybody
can't get
get
enough
juiced.
of it and you can all be juiced.
We love Juicy. Juicy is one
She
of a
is.
kind.
Casey, hello. Good, baby. What's up?
Oh,
How much do you weigh? Let's start there. How much do
Okay.
you weigh? How much do you weigh?
Okay, you're in his range.
Do you have all your teeth? That's a drawback. You don't want to. Yeah. So I don't know. So how do Yankees, the women of Yankees, how do you deal with a really loudmouth, tall guy that uses lots of hair gel and thinks he's sexier than it really is? How would you deal with that? Yeah. How old are you? Have you ever been a stripper?
You got deep pockets.
Yeah, that's Bobby's.
That's
Bobby's requirements
Bobby's
are this.
first.
He needs to see your checkbook. Well, he needs to see your checkbook, your medical statement, and your weight chart.
Dude, okay, Ronnie and Amy from Lizard Lick Towing tonight, a brand new episode at 10 o'clock on True TV. So, a lot of people don't know, even though they've watched you for a long, long time, Ronnie, that you're a pastor.
Yes.
And has it been easier or more difficult doing what you do and gotten more and more and more and more popular? Is it tougher to do what you do as a I don't know, preacher? Can I call a preacher?
Oh yeah, you can.
Yeah.
I mean, does Howdy Doody got wood and gonads? You know, we live in a world that just gets rougher and rougher, and you know the situations we get put into and the environment we're at, it's definitely rougher. It's been a blessing though, because I got a great wife, a great support staff, a great family. I got great guys at church. I'm actually this weekend. I'm speaking at C3 Church Saturday night, Sunday.
All right, really?
Yeah, I'm speaking at C3 Church. with
Good
Pastor
for
Matt.
you.
So what are you going? What's your sermon about?
I'm actually not giving a sermon. I'm just going up on stage, and it's Father's Day, so
Okay,
we're going to talk
okay.
about the show and
Yeah.
basically exactly what you just asked me, and how do we do it? How do you go through life and try to continue walking a Christian
Right.
walk? And you know, we're not perfect, and that's the biggest thing I tell everybody is, you know, I got more faults than anybody, and my wife will tell you that. That's why she was
She
hugging.
just rolled a surprise.
That's
Yeah.
why she was hugging on Tony Stewart this weekend.
Oh, Tony Stewart was hugging on me.
Oh.
I got a question. So, two different things. First off, there was a set of twins. There were two girls who came in, and they just lived like these unbelievably crazy lives. They came in on the Friday morning free-for-all. We said that just them walking around themselves would be material for their very own reality show. How do people ever approach a producer to try to get on a show like that?
You know, most people nowadays, if somebody really wants to be on a reality show, they just make a pilot. Get you a camera, make you a pilot, and send it in a different network.
Just have somebody follow you around.
That's it
to see
for a day.
everything?
Yep.
And the other thing is, I've noticed, you know, I consider you guys like the pioneers. Since you guys have started, you know, become really famous and traveling all over the United States and everything, I've seen a couple other of these shows try to pop up, trying to copy what you guys are doing.
Yeah,
And that
the
makes
three
me-
fat guys, whatever.
Yeah, well, you got to have good chemistry too. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, between like me, Ronnie, and Bobby, I mean, we have pretty good chemistry between
But
all
does it
three of
upset
us.
you personally? I mean, because I know, you know, everybody, you know, has.
Well,
good taste, but-
the three big guys, I mean, all they do is eat. I mean,
Yeah.
who cares about that?
Yeah.
Does that make your producers freak out when other shows pop up and they try to push y'all to
Not
do
at all.
more like weekend,
Not at all.
bits?
Nah, it doesn't bother us because it's funny. They all try to imitate us, and so
Yeah.
we feel like we've kind of still, you know, we still set the standard somewhat. And so when we watch
Right.
their shows, they're just doing what we did last month.
Yep.
So you know, it's at that point where we're fortunate enough that we, you know, and a lot of those shows aren't real. You know, I mean, there's still a lot of reality. I show y'all. Look at my eye. I mean, last week I got busted up. Raleigh police
Right.
took me downtown. But
And that's gonna be the new season.
yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah, and that was kind of funny because they took him downtown. Then they said, "Hey, can we have a picture for a wall?"
All right, we got a couple of calls here real quick.